everybody, today I'm going to be doing an absorbency test on my Always Infinity with Flex Foam over night pad. It looks like it's nighttime just by like my lighting, but it's actually in the morning. I woke up with a comment asking me to do a absorbency test on this one, so that's what I'm going to do. So like I did last time, if you didn't see my You Buy Kotex versus Carefree, go watch that one. You don't have to, but like you can. But like I did last time, I just took a sheet of white paper, and sorry, I'm moving my lighting so you can see it better. And I'm just going to tape this onto it. I know I said this before, but just so you guys can get a clearer listening of what it is. This is the Always Infinity with Flex Foam over night pad. And this is the, like this one, I don't freaking know about like the absorbency thing, but this is like the level 3 or something 3. I don't freaking know. But yeah, so we're just gonna undo that. And here's what it looks like. It's really long actually. Whoa. So I might actually have to put it diagonal on the paper because it's just really long. Oh, last time I did do an adhesive check. It has adhesive on the sides. Okay, so it has adhesives all the way on the sides, but right here it has adhesive in the middle, and then as you go further back it doesn't. So like closer to the front it has adhesive all the way, but as you go back it doesn't. Sorry about that, guys. I got interrupted by something, like I do in literally all of my videos, but I'm having to do it diagonal across the paper because it's too long. So it says it absorbs 10 times its weight, so we're going to put that to the test. We're going to just put the wings out because we can. So I'm going to start off with the middle. We're going to be using the exact same red and cup from last time because it's just a waste if I just get a whole new water when I have one right here. So we're going to be using this 5 milliliter syringe, and we're going to go 5 milliliters at a time. I'm going to keep a little track right here of how many milliliters we've added. So I'm just going to be adding a 5 for every 5 milliliters. Okay, so we're going to give it a couple seconds to absorb. Wow, okay, so that's, okay, hold on. Okay, so that's dry, so we're gonna add another 5. And then put down that 5, okay. So that's 5 milliliters, this is now 10 milliliters. We're kind of going to like keep overlapping the middle because in my opinion the middle should have the most like absorbance, just because like it's the middle and like your period has to drop in the middle and then move out, so it's always going to be in the middle first unless your period just randomly flies and goes over here. So that's dry, so we're going to add another 5 milliliters. We're just going to keep going and gonna go back here a little. Yeah, this is like dry now. That's cool. Okay, so we're gonna add another 5, and then that one. Okay, so I'm going to add another 5 milliliters up at the top. This is where the top would be, and this is where the back would be because this is like thicker and this is not as thick. As in like, it gets bigger as it goes down, so that's how you know. Right here where I put earlier is now dry, so I've put 4 on. I'm gonna put 5. In a second, we're gonna go like on the wings and stuff and see if they absorb at all. So we're gonna put these in the back more, kind kind of overlap all this really quickly because obviously it has to, if it gets back here, then it has to overlap all that stuff. So where I put it up here is now completely dry. So that's 25 milliliters so far. We're going to come back up here and kind of just see how it does if it gets up on this and out. So now that we put it up there, down here is dry. So we're going to put another 5. And we're going to put more down here. We're going to do it until the whole pad is completely covered or until it just doesn't absorb anymore. So that's 5 more, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 milliliters so far. This is going really well, actually. Yeah, down here is dry. Up here is dry. There's nothing on my hand or anything. So we're going to add another 5. We're going to put some of this on the wings and see how they absorb, or if they absorb at all. As you can see, it's kind of just bubbling up here. I'm going to see if I can like rub it in. There we go. All right. We'll see if that absorbs. Up here looked like it absorbed. Yeah. So we're going to add another 5 up here. Now that's 40 milliliters on here, and it's still holding up and it's still dry. The wings do not absorb whatsoever. They're just like soaked. So, oh, sorry. Now you know that the wings don't absorb anything, but they're not really meant to absorb, really. They're just meant to hold the pad on your underwear good. Now we're just going to like cover up the spots that are still white. Cool. So yeah, that's like, unless I push down and it still like barely gets on my hands, unless I push down really hard, it's dry when you touch it, like it's dry to the touch. Wow, it's nice. Sorry, I'm wiping off my hands because I know when I pushed it down hard, it got on my hands, which is just like water, but I don't want it to affect of how I feel when I just go over the top of it. Yeah, it's still like really dry. So we're gonna go back over the middle again, because I know that that's what should absorb the most, is the middle, because it's the middle. So that's 5 more, and it's still holding up. I'm very shocked and surprised. It looks like it's soaked, but it's dry. I can't feel anything. It's beginning to feel slightly damp, but other than that, it's still holding up really well. So we're gonna go over the outer edges with this next 5 milliliters. As you can see, the water's kind of just like clumping. It's not really doing anything, but actually, whoa, that absorbed. That absorbed it. Not here, though. Maybe we need to give that a little more time to dry. And also, keep in mind, this is happening like overnight, because these are overnight pads, and you probably are just gonna like, whoa. And it's not going to all come out this fast. Like, it's not going to be 5 milliliters at a time. So that's like extra cool, is that it's not going to come out this fast. It's going to like take its time to come out. And so that's how you know it'll definitely like just, wow. Okay, it's beginning to be wet. We're gonna do another 5 milliliters, just kind of going over the whole thing. And yeah, so this pad can hold up to 60 milliliters of period blood. Wow. And it didn't leak through at all. Like, the back is still dry. Now let's see what's in there. That's making it absorb so well. Oh, wow. Okay. So it's actually not beads or cloth. It's this cool, like, I can't even explain it. It's like, rubber almost. Wow, I'm extremely impressed. This is actually really, really cool. Okay. So my final review on the Always Infinity Overnight Pads are 10 out of 10. I have so much respect for Always, and I've never been let down. So yeah, guys, that's the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love you guys so much. Peace. See you in the next video.